My name is Janessa Michelle, and I'm super excited that I am starting my vlog. And of course, it's called I Am Janessa Michelle. So if you haven't already, go subscribe like right now so that you'll be able to see all the videos that I post when I post them. I'm super excited about starting this journey. There's a lot I can say about myself. So I'll just do it via vlog. So I'm super excited. Let me fix my necklace. Okay. I'm super excited about this vlog and about sharing with you guys who I am and, just kind of letting you get a very, very well insight of my life. It means a lot to me actually, to be able to express myself, in this form, because unlike maybe others, I've been very used to being in the background. That coming out in the world and stuff is like uncomfortable, if you catch my drift, but at the same time, it's necessary. So I'm excited that you guys are going to be here with me. And let's get to episode number 1. I'm back. Okay, so episode number 1, if you saw the title, you were probably like, what, Janessa? Or, oh my gosh, she's really talking about this. Or, how's she going to approach this? So, if any 3 of those were your questions, here's your response. So, May 18th, 1992, actually, I was raised by my amazing mother, and she went through this pregnancy. She had me when she was 29 years old. And during that time, she had a great pregnancy, and it wasn't until I came out the womb that the doctors and the nurses were like low-key scared to tell her what was going on. And so they're like, Miss Poe, we don't know, some complications came up. And she's like, what? Bring me my baby. And so they finally bring her to me and let mommy tell it. She's like, oh, that should be fine. So a lot of people have speculations, but I was born with one hand. I was born with an arm, clearly, but with one hand. And this has been my testimony. Yay. So I was born like that. I wasn't shot. I didn't have any crazy stuff happen to me during childhood. It was a simple birth defect. And there's also this long dramatic name for it, but I never understand it. And I can't tell you till today, even today, what the actual name of it is. But, so a lot of questions have always been, what happened to your arm? How are you coping through life with this? And so I'll kind of tell you an inside scoop of what happened. Well, I don't think it was until about maybe first grade when I actually realized that I was different than a lot of other people. Of course, growing up, whatever, woo-wop the bam. But it wasn't until I was in first grade. I had already graduated kindergarten. Where I realized that, okay, Janessa, you're not like everybody else. So life will probably be a little bit different for you than it is for normal people. Cool. Well, they tried to tell my mom it would probably be best for me to have a prosthesis. If you don't know what a prosthesis is, it's pretty much a fake arm, so that it can look like this. Well, I got fit for it and I had the arm, and I remember it though, for real, y'all, I hated it. I felt like the prosthetic leg was doing more harm than good. It was in my way. And I was so independent as a child. The fake arm didn't do anything but bring me down. It was not adding to me. It was not doing anything to improve me at all, like get that out of my face, literally. So I didn't wear it. My mom told the doctors, like, you know what, she's tried it, she hates it, she doesn't like it, and it's not doing anything but making her feel like she's handicapped more than anything. So they were like, well, we don't know how she's really gonna navigate life, blah blah blah, but okay. Y'all, I am so proud of myself. Why, may you ask? Because at a young age, I taught myself how to tie my shoes. I was cleaning up. I do my own hair. I even learned how to polish my nails. Like, if I didn't have these on, and maybe I'll do another video one day so you can actually see it, I know how to legit polish my nails. And honestly, I'm not even hyping myself up. Majority of the time, it come out better than some of the other people out here with two normal hands. But it's something that I'm proud about, because I was able to like go through life and have kind of some roadblocks maybe that you asked, but I knew how to overcome them. Or I was very confident, and I just knew that I wanted to overcome all of these roadblocks that were probably going to be in my way through life. It wasn't until my 8th grade year, I went to an amazing school called Marcus Garvey in Chicago, Illinois. And I had all these peers. I always had these people around me. Of course, I got talked about. I mean, who doesn't get talked about? And of course, I got bullied. I went through that, but I was able to overcome that. But it wasn't until my 8th grade year, and we were in the library, and the librarian said, you have to write about someone who inspires you. Well, I did mine, of course, Aunt Ella and my mother. They inspired me to the T. And then I had a lot of my classmates were writing who inspires them. Janessa. I was like, who, me? No, but for real, that's what I said. Like, they literally showed me their papers, y'all, and I saw my name written amongst my classmates. Like, they really said that I inspired them. And that's when it hit me that I was made not even just for myself, but for others. So that's when I really realized, like, there has to be a purpose for me. There has to be a purpose of why my mom had a great pregnancy. And then when she gave birth to me on May 18th, I turned out to be completely different. There has to be a reason why I taught myself how to do so many things growing up, and I was able to, and I can say, and I am very proud of it, I can type 75 words per minute. Like, there are reasons and there's purpose behind all of this. Like, being able to get talked about as a child and being able to overcome that, and being able to learn how to drive and be independent and be on my own and know that I'm okay. Well, I'm still living out that purpose today, but I will tell you this. Philippians 4:13 was a very, very, very rewarding scripture for me growing up. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And that's how I've lived my 28 years of life. Understanding that through everything that I've been through, everything that I've done, none of it could have happened if it wasn't for Jesus Christ giving me the strength to do so. It was with all of my imperfections that I was made perfect in his eye. Like, ain't that crazy? Like, you can be the most imperfect person. You can have all the flaws in the world, but God always finds a way to take all of that ash and all of those imperfections and make beauty out of it. Another scripture says that I was made in his image. He knew what he was doing when he designed me. So I had to go through it, and I had to actually learn who I was out on the way, like, try not to be self-confident. Of course, I struggled with confidence. I struggled with low self-esteem because I wasn't like everyone else. But when I actually got comfortable with who God had made me in this image, I was able to be okay with the fact that I have something that nobody in the world has. Maybe a couple of people, but amongst who I've met some, but the simple fact, nobody looks like me. Nobody has an arm like mine. Nobody can say that they can drive with one. Well, people do drive with one hand, but cook with one hand, do their nails with one. Like, no one can do that but me. And I found out that I could do those things through Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ and that relationship that I have with him has strengthened myself, my walk with Christ, and made me become even more aware of why I actually love and trust him the way I do. And it's because of the simple fact I had to go through so much just to be comfortable and confident in the image that he made me in. So what is my one-handed life like? It's rewarding. It's super rewarding to know that at birth, I was made in the image and likeness of Jesus Christ. And nobody can change who I am. I've even had people say that I'm going to pray that God gives you two hands. I was like, I'm going to pray the opposite prayer. Because of the simple fact, he made me this way. He made me this way for a purpose. And that purpose is to continue to live out and be a light to others. It's amazing. And it still warms my heart when people tell me how much I've inspired them and motivate them. And it really overwhelms me because of the simple fact that I'm understanding that I'm now in a place where my job is to be a beacon light. 1 Peter 2:9. Like, that scripture sticks with me forever now, y'all. Like, you are a royal priesthood. You are a chosen generation who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light so you can go and tell the whole world who Jesus is. That's literally why I live my life and why I'm so excited and so pumped to like do ministry and motivation, empowerment, because of the simple fact I know who I am. So I want to challenge you guys, just like I had to be comfortable and live my one-handed life and will continue to do so for the rest of my days. I want you to do the same. There's something very unique in you that makes you very unique for yourself. Like, nobody has it. And I want you to be okay with that. I want you to live your life unapologetically, making sure that you understand I am not like everybody else. I don't want to be like everyone else. God has made me unique for a reason and a purpose, and it is my job to live out that purpose. And if I don't know what that purpose is, I will seek Christ to find it so that you can be like me and be happy with the skin that you're in. Be confident in who you are. Be happy with this smile, this brightness. I'm always trying to be joyful and happy. I'm okay with that because that's who he has made me to be. And I want you to be able to find what it is inside of you that makes you unique as well, and live your life and serve God. And if you don't know him, get to know him, because he will give you this type of joy and this type of peace to be able to go all across the world and share the goodness of God. Isn't that super, super special? Like, yeah. So that's my one-handed life. That is who I am. And I'm going to continue to grow, and I'm going to continue to be better and confident in who he has made me to be. And I pray the same for you. So yeah, I am Janessa Michelle, and I thank you for coming into my world, my one-handed life. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe. That is a tongue twister. And yeah, I love you guys.